Hello guys, I'm back. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. It's probably been over a month and a half. There's been a lot going on in the house. You know, it's summertime, a lot going on, mowing grass, doing some things around the house. Just give you an update on the Telecaster here. Telecaster that I built is really nice. I finally got the action where I like to have it. I had to do a couple things to it. I had to adjust the saddles a good bit. I had to readjust the neck, and I had to re-sand or sand down the frets a little bit. Frets were a little off from when I had fixed them. So the adjustment on the neck, I had it back too far. I didn't have a slight little bow in it, so I had to mess around with that before I could actually get everything looking real nice. So I cut the nut, filed out the nut real nice, got it, you know, the action real nice up top here, and then lowered the bridge, and you know, it came in real nice after I did all that. But the adjustments and everything I made before that got me to basically sand down the frets, because the frets were a little off after I started messing with the bridge and adjusting the neck and everything. Before I wanted to cut or file out the nut, I had to do a couple things to it. So it's playing really nice. I do have to go back, and I had to run a ground to the bridge, which I didn't do, so the guitar itself makes a lot of noise. When you turn the volume all the way up, or turn the tone all the way up and the volume all the way up, you get a slight buzz. So I shouldn't have that with these noiseless pickups. So I'll have to go back and do that at some point, and I guess I'll take it apart and video that. I also want to get back to the first video I ever did, which had to do with the tools that I bought off Amazon for $20–30, something like that. I forget what the price was at the time. But I'll get you over to the bench, and we'll check those out and talk about that. Okay, back to the tools. These are the tools that I had purchased off Amazon, and I just wanted to share with you what tools I have used and what tools I haven't used from this, and what's good and what's not good. When I first got it, I had taken the neck radius gauges here and used the files within the toolkit here to file down the edges on these, because they were super sharp. They had like these sharp burrs on the ends of them. I don't know if you can see like the scratches and everything on them from when I actually filed them down. So all I did was, while we were watching TV, we were watching YouTube, I took one of these files, took it off the ring, took them all off the ring, used the file to file all the edges down, and that was the only thing I had to do to the tools. For the most part, all the tools work very well. These are probably one of the things that I use the most because I refretted the 499er neck. Also did the Telecaster neck when I did that. I didn't refret it, but I did check the radius and everything of the neck and did all that and sanded the frets and filed the ends and polished them and everything. So I tried using the clippers here. The clippers didn't work the best. I'll have to try them again. I'd like to actually try them on the end of the frets, because what I used was the Dremel tool, which is not the safest thing. So what I need to do is I need to actually buy a fret end clipper, which I have not purchased yet. I haven't used the filler gauges, which I haven't needed to use those yet, because when I set the action of the guitar and everything, I usually set the action just by feel and by looks of how I like it. The Allens are, they're just Allen wrenches. You can use those, they work fine. The string spacer here I did not use. Yeah, I didn't use this. As far as I know, that's what that is. I wasn't even sure what that was when I first bought the kit, so I had to kind of research that a little bit and see what that was all about. I didn't use that. What I used was just a set of calipers that I had. These rulers, I tried them. I don't really use these either, because I just go by feel and looks and everything. The sander block I didn't use, which I could have used, which I probably still will use at some point, just to sand down like the ends of the frets on a different guitar or something. The stone I didn't use. Well, I did use a little bit on some of the frets on the 499er. It works okay. I do have a tool that I had purchased after this kit to do the radius and everything on the frets once you sand the frets down. The string winder works good. There's nothing wrong with that. I haven't broke it yet, so it works fine. Yeah, like I said, everything works good. Oh, these nut files here that they give you with the kit are the worst part of the whole kit. They bend, they don't file very well, so I had to buy my own set, my own kit for filing the nut. Yeah, that's the worst part of the whole kit. I wouldn't recommend using these. I would go ahead and purchase a different set, a real good nut filing set. But for the most part, everything was good. I haven't used these, which in this bag is all the pins, the plastic pins for an acoustic guitar, which I didn't use because I haven't done any work on an acoustic guitar. I do have an acoustic guitar, but have not used this. But for the most part, I think the kit's good. I might eventually end up using the filler gauges for string height, like at the nut at some point, possibly. I don't know. I just, like I said, the files, I only use one file to file the neck radius gauges here. So, I mean, I only use one file. It is what it is. Yeah. So for $20-some, I don't know how much these cost. I'd have to do some research on just, purchasing these and purchasing, some Allen wrenches or something like that, some files and things like that. But for the most part, I think it was worth buying it for my first kit to get started on, working on my guitars and building some of the guitars that I did build. And, yeah. So for the most part, I think it was a good buy. And I do recommend it to get started. But, after you get into doing neck fretwork and some other things, you're going to want to purchase a couple tools other than this, which I had to spend some money to buy several tools other than this. So I had to buy this tool here, which was a fret end file, which is really nice. So it's a Fret Guru brand. So it's smooth on two sides, and then it has the file on the other two sides. So when you're filing the ends of your frets, your smooth side doesn't dig into your neck wood. So that worked really good. I'm not sure how much that cost. I can't remember. I also bought this fret radius tool when I purchased this. I did purchase that at the same time because it was highly recommended from Guns and Guitars. So I used that, worked great. So shout out to them. I did like this tool. I might, depending on how much fretwork I do, I might have to buy another one at some point. But we'll see. I don't know how many guitars I'm actually going to build from this point on, but if I do, I might want to purchase another one of these. And that brand was the Barak, or I don't even know how you pronounce that. I don't even know if you can see that. Baroque. But anyway, that worked great. I also had to purchase some other tools. But yeah. So this video, I just wanted to show those tools to you, and yeah, if you wanted to get started in luthier, this tool set wasn't a bad set for $20-some. But like I said, if you want to get into more detailed work and fret jobs and things like that, you're going to need other tools. So I found that out pretty quickly. Alright, so cool. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all those good things on YouTube, and I'll see you on the next one.